Hello. Welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I did a few things. So, as a result of everything, I am now level 18. My IQ is 2. Don't know what that means. Is that something to brag about? Sure, I will brag about that till the day I die. I now have a special band. I'm now 42 on my special attack, which is actually pretty decent. I also have... Right, it doesn't show me my moves in this here. Everything's linked up because everything has the same PP, so might as well. Confusion is going to be actually dealing a whole bunch of damage because of that special band. And then Tail Whip and Scratch actually deals damage fairly decently as well. So I can actually pretty much decently deal a bunch of knockouts just with these alone. Chikorita is also level 18. IQ is only 1. Special attack is also 1 less than mine, but, you know, considering you're a grass type with a grass stab, I'm not gonna actually complain. I also have poison powder linked up as well because, again, same PP, just might as well. Since poison is gonna be ticking away my opponent's health, I don't think there's any actual downside to that. Also considering it's the only status condition I'm really gonna be inflicting. Magnemite is level 15 now. IQ is 3, so Magnemite is the smartest. Makes sense, kind of like a little mini special computer sort of thing. Special attack is 49. Also helps that I've been giving every gummy that I find to Magnemite, so its stats are actually pretty decent. I think the last 2 I gave it a +1 to defense, so its physical defense is going up pretty decently as well. And I have all moves now selected because how IQ high it's getting. It actually has the... What is the IQ now? I think it's called non-trader. So if Magnemite gets confused, then also it will not be attacking anything around. It also has the status chucker IQ, so I can now have supersonic and it won't keep trying to go for supersonic over and over again. It will see that the opponent's already confused and go for other moves. I also am now sitting at 190 points on my bronze rank. I don't know how that actually ranks up. Maybe that's part of the story. Maybe that's if I get to a certain point value. Maybe I should do one more mission just so I get 10 more points and maybe rank up. Maybe I'll rank up on this mission, who knows. I'm also pretty broke. I also sold off pretty much everything. I have maybe like a cherry berry, petra berry in storage. That's literally everything. Nothing in the bank. 36, I've spent everything on friend areas. So I mean, This is quite a massive... I have many different locations I can visit. Pretty much everywhere you see a yellow dot is a spot that I can supposedly start recruiting Pokemon to. And a whole bunch of arrows for a whole bunch of different directions I could go to. I already have Magnemite selected. Alright, you say selected. Okay, I was hoping it wasn't going to reset because I went over there. I think I'm ready to go through that Mount Thunder again. Not looking forward to it. No, we get a little cutscene at least. This is the foot of Mount Thunder. Chicken foot. I wonder, is Alakazam's team already on the way? Probably already inside, already being snacked on. Zapdos. It sounds very tough. I'm shaking. I shouldn't get all scared now. Here's stomach. Ow, ow, ow. Our objective is to rescue Shiftry. Let's do our best. Nidoran wants to join the team. Sure. Hoping for something a little bit better, but Nidoran's not terrible, I suppose. Well, you've already taken 20 damage, so that's fantastic. Magnemite trying to learn a new move. Sonic Boom. Is that still just only 20 damage? A set amount of damage on the target, even at a distance. So it's like Razor Leaf. I can have Magnemite attacking something literally across the room. Probably better than Supersonic, to be honest. Probably not something I want to link up though, because if it's trying to attack something across the room, it's going to attack with Sonic Boom and attack with a set amount of damage, and then forcibly attack with Tackle, like I just did with Confusion, and burn APP on nothing. So it's probably not something that I want to link up. Definitely something I want to learn though. If I want Supersonic, I can reteach that at the Gulpin Link shop. What is that? Gold ribbon? Has no effect even when it's held by Pokemon, but it can be sold for a good price. Okay, then I will save that. You know, I just thought of something. If I was to trigger a recruit on a wild Pokemon, and I already have a team of 4, does it prompt me to recruit the wild Pokemon and ask me to depart a Pokemon I already have, or would it not prompt me at all? Should I still have Nidoran with me? I have a whole bunch of places unlocked, so I would like to know. I think I'm gonna actually release Nidoran. I can always come back to this place for other missions and try to recruit a Nidoran that way. I don't know how I always manage to explore the entire freaking dungeon before I finally find the room that I'm supposed to actually go to. It's a little aggravating sometimes. Gligar wants to join the team. I will take the Gligar. So even if nothing actually happens with prompting other recruits, I'm still happy with ending up with only a Gligar. I'd be happy with the Nidoran, but I'm happier with a Gligar. Hello. I have stolen your family. Really? How the hell? You can do that? I should probably change your moves, but you can do that? Oh god, what are your moves? What even is your level? You're level 12. Just don't die. How? Okay, well, you can just sit there and forever take free damage. That's cheap, but I won't complain. What are you doing over there? Why? When? Huh? I just happened to glance the yellow dot And the second I noticed that the yellow dot was over there, it showed me I'm being attacked and about to die. Such a tiny little heart. Oh no. I'm just gonna go ahead and release you. Well, that's convenient. I've only got 9 PP left. Beedrill picks up exactly what I need. Very convenient. Please come find me. That's not Beedrill. That's a dead end. I could go for another Gligar, I guess. Not this time. I guess they didn't like how I treated the other Gligar, to be fair. I just left it to die. Was it Beedrill that picked up the item I wanted? Fantastic. As I immediately use a PP I don't really need to use. I know I already have a whole bunch, but it just means I'll have to use the ones I brought. Fantastic. I stepped in the wrong neighborhood. Walk away. Another band. Gold ribbon. I'm gonna be able to buy all of the friend areas. Assuming I can make it out of this alive. Oh, I am walking fast. Hello. Might as well save. I'm pretty sure this actually heals me completely, right? HP 62 out of 62. I think I was already at that. Everything's at full PP as well. Hey, okay, cool. I will save. Okay, because I'll just proceed. What did this place, what did they call this place again? Mount Thunder Mid. Kind of insulting. I don't know how you just magically happen to be asleep and we just spawn next to you. Would I be able to throw a gravel rock if Magnemite is in the way? How does that mechanic work? I don't know if I want to test that out. I'm going to test it out. Aha, fantastic. Softened it up for you. Made it to the 3rd floor of the peak. This is the summit. Hey, Zapdos. Who are you? Don't be so threatening when it's a legendary flying type and you are but a Chikorita. You are but a green bean. Please do not. We came to rescue Shiftry. Come out. And now you're terrified. That's what you get. I warned you. I have no mercy for meddlers. Not scared. Right. You don't frighten me. I'm just trembling because I'm cold. Top of the mountain. Hey Zapdos, we demand that you release Shiftry. We're a Pokemon rescue team. You must be determined to utter such words. Then you shall answer. To my great and righteous fury. I don't like that you're standing so close there. Don't know how well that reflect is going to help you. Three damage. I'm going to move closer. 42. And I wish Magnemite was a little bit up here, but okay. Do 4 damage and 28, no confusion. 65 damage. Doing quite a bit there. I think this Zapdos is supposed to have like 500 health. I don't know how much I've actually dealt in total. I'm just calling out the numbers as I see them. Kind of roughly keeping track. Yeah, I've got about 150 left. That doesn't help. It also doesn't help that this little motherfucker down here doesn't want to just... You. Why can I not move my chess pieces? Okay. Actually, I should try to swap with... you should attack. Okay. Guess you don't need to attack because Chikorita's just got the whole thing covered. Chikorita's right to just go ahead and start talking shit because Chikorita has everything covered. I don't need to worry. Thank you for the level. I will take. Also, this game is based off of the latest game as being, you know, the last game on the Game Boy Advance for the Pokemon franchise. Might even be the last game completely for the Game Boy Advance. I'm not entirely sure on that. The last games in the core series to come out were Fire Red and Leaf Green at the time, so the movesets in this game are based off of that. I'm a Psyduck. I don't learn anything until Fury Swipes at level 40, God knows what, I think. And then it's like Hydro Pump at level 50. I don't learn another attacking move. I learned Screech at like level 23. That's my next move. I don't get to learn anything. I'm stuck using nothing but Scratch for the entirety of this playthrough. Unless I get a decent TM. I mean, I have Confusion, so that actually really helps a lot. I'm legitimately solely relying on Confusion, actually, for most of my damage, because my special attack stat is higher. I'm not getting stabbed either way, regardless, and that's why I'm always carrying these two with me, because I like having decent electric damage and grass damage, because it's actually pretty decent coverage when I don't have anything else to go for me here. That said, Magnemite ended the battle with full health. I ended the battle with full health. Chikorita is 22 out of 67. Not bad, Chikorita. And now you guys show up. Okay, sure. What is going on? They got stuck with all the Gligar in the cave. You want more? I'll take it. Bruh. Okay. As a Psyduck who is absolutely terrified of this thing, I would suggest that you run. Enough. That's enough fighting. Calm down. Take Shift Tree back. Didn't taste that good anyway. You kids, you've impressed me. But things won't be this easy next time. I'll go all out next time, so you best be prepared. Till then, you better hone your skills. And what if I refuse? Okay, sparkly, shiny. Hello. Dead Shift Tree. Are you okay? Yeah. Somehow I am. I'm glad you're safe. But that was an eye-opener. Driving off that Zapdos. I agree. You're awfully strong for a plain Psyduck. I'm just a normal Psyduck, yes. Hello. Ignore me. I sensed it when we first met. Don't judge me or question it. Perhaps you aren't a Pokemon, are you? How can you tell that? But you're right, Ace isn't a Pokemon. Ace is a human. What? A human? I love the little portraits that kind of give like facial expressions to these characters. I love it. Is that possible? Can something like that happen? Ace doesn't understand very much either. Okay, listen. Is that you calling me stupid? Ace woke up one morning here as a Pokemon. He doesn't remember anything about being a human. Oh wait, Lombre said something in the square. He said Alakazam knows everything. Alakazam? You should just happen to know why I'm magically here as a human, as a Pokemon. Hello, I'm a Psyduck. You with your, what, 5,000 IQ, 2,000 IQ, 1,000, what is the number again? Stupidly high number that doesn't actually exist on the internet, or internet quotient. Yep. Clearly my internet quotient is very low. Intelligence quotient, which I think only actually goes up to like 180 or something. Could you figure out why Ace became a Pokemon? No. Okay, they actually sent me, what the fuck? Okay, so even with your massively high internet quotient, no, you cannot I cannot determine that. No, I thought you would know. However, there is a way for unveiling the truth. Oh, really? How? Make your way to the Hill of the Ancients. Okay, make this magical trek. Okay, gotcha. You will find a Pokemon that stares into the sun all day. Solrock. A Pokemon who is headed to see into the future. Sounds like a Solrock, kind of. Zappy is his name. Are you sure it's a Solrock? Right, I forgot about the Zappy. You should shed light on your puzzling friend. Okay, we should go see. Okay, thank you for repeating. I needed you here for this. Off to the Hill of the... Again, you're here to repeat things that were already said to us. Thank you. We can't waste any time. Also for stating the obvious. Let's go back quick. Also Shiftry. Don't just stand there. Let's go home. I'm Psyduck. I just have that look on my face. I'm sorry. Alakazam. I know you. I don't think you're completely ignorant about this. You know something, don't you? There is something that concerns me. But it should go unspoken for now. For their sake. Yeah, that's not ominous at all. Hello. Yesterday I did some checking around. Turns out the Hill of the Ancients is apparently in the Great Canyon. We should go there right away. Off to the Great Canyon. What's the matter? I don't actually know what's the matter. It's okay, it's nothing. Weren't you gonna ask me something? What's wrong? Don't you want to talk about it? Why are you so happy? Good question. It's not for you. For someone else. Why do you need to ask me that? Because it's not about me, I can try that much harder to do my best. We're friends, aren't we, Ace? Want to do my best because it's for you. That's what this is about. So as always, let's try our best to do well. I'm not gonna lie, I've never actually understood this part. Like, is this supposed to be my human character having like some sort of existential crisis or something? Being depressed? Now that I'm a Psyduck, which I don't blame you, you are a Psyduck. But don't get me wrong, I'm also sort of low-key trying to avoid spoilers. Sorry, my Indiana accent sort of came out there. I kind of vaguely remember the story of this game and kind of remember the end and kind of remember the whole why we're a Psyduck. I don't actually know what purpose this little conversation has, honestly. There's a lot of answers that you can be selecting in that, so maybe I've just never selected the right combination to give more lore to the game, but I don't understand. It just seems kind of out of place for the rest of that. For the whole story of the game, I should say. So each one of those gold ribbons gave me 2,000. I think, yeah, I should be able to buy all these. I can't remember what it is that gives him more areas for us to buy. If we had to progress further in the story, or if we just had to buy all these out. But I'm gonna be able to buy all these out and have plenty to spare. Maybe even buy a TM. I forgot to check that. Oops. Oh, too bad. Fresh out of friend areas. Thank you, come again. We're out of friend. Oh, that actually sounds kind of depressing. No TMs, but you have 3 escape orbs. What is wrong with you? Are you allergic to money? Well, that's about all that I have time for today. I have Magnemite, I'm pretty sure, on my team. Yep, I do. I'm gonna end the video here, but I'm gonna go try to recruit as many Pokemon as I can, even though I'm gonna be bringing a Pokemon with me. It's gonna be a little bit slow. Can't really leave Chikorita behind, I don't think. Yeah, there's no standby option like there is for Magnemite, so I think I'm forced to take Chikorita with me. I say that like it's a bad thing. I don't mind, but I'm limited on space in my party, you know? But yeah, I'm going to try to recruit as many Pokemon as I can. Try to get this little roster filled up because I've only got 5 Pokemon. 4 Pokemon. I had 5, but I had 2 Rattata and I released 1. So I am limited to 4. But if you guys are enjoying the series so far, feel free to drop a like or even a dislike. I promise it doesn't hurt my feelings. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Let me know how dumb I am at this game because you're right. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. I am learning as I go. I just know the story of the game. I just don't know the actual mechanics of the game. Or if you want to catch some more of these, hit the subscribe button, get notified. Maybe even get notified for future live streams. Like I said earlier, I guess earlier for me is a few hours ago. Earlier for you guys would be a couple of videos ago. Hoping to be able to do some live streams. In fact, doing the recruiting would actually be something I think would be perfect for a live stream, maybe. Or also for future video notifications. You can get subscribed for those. But until next time, I'm gonna go see what the hell Zatu's got to say to me. Staring into the sun all day, if he can even see me. I am bright and yellow. Would he even recognize me? Who knows? But until then, take care.